Brought this boo to go work out.
Just like you. We just finished working out. And, sometimes old habits die hard, because here we are at Specs and co-parent need a cigar. Now, who goes to work out and then turns around and smokes a cigar? To each his own. To each its own. So let's just get into this. My name's Allanda. I'm a 48-year-old mother of 6, a high school teacher, and I'm on a weight loss journey. And I recently discovered that my issue with the gym is not the actual gym. My issue with the gym is actually within myself. So let's get into it. Hey everyone, so let's talk about my hatred for the gym. Now, surprisingly, I realized, not through my therapist, because I don't see my therapist until next week, next Thursday. But what I realized is I have self-hatred. Yeah. And I had to write down what that meant, because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, Allanda, don't hate yourself. That's not what I'm saying. What I have realized is that my issue with the gym is not the issue of the gym. It's the issue of myself and feeling that I'm worthy of actually bettering myself. Because for years on years, I have put myself last, like many of us, I'm like, oh, you first, after you. My way of showing unconditional love was to self-sacrifice. I'm being selfless. I'm taking care of the children. But in the same breath, I am hurting myself by not being myself, not doing the things that I need to do for me to propel towards my future. And I've gotten very comfortable with that. Very, very comfortable. Hence why being on this weight loss journey, this GLP-1 weight loss journey, has been difficult for most of us, because we are actually having to put ourselves first, figure out what that means, how that looks, and most importantly, prioritize ourselves. Going to the gym is an example of prioritizing myself, which is something I am not used to. I love to put it on society. I love to be like, oh, I don't want to see the skinny minis in their little skinny outfits, even though I saw a bunch of them today, and the booty and the shorts. Saw a lot of it. But that really wasn't my issue with going to the gym. My issue was three things. One, I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I deserved to go to the gym and better myself when I know I could be doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I'm having to come to terms that I am important and I need to take care of me. Two, I realized that going to the gym, just like a GLP-1 weight loss journey, is not a quick fix. Okay? It's going to take time. It's going to take time. Ooh, it's going to take time. And in so many of my weight loss journeys, I wanted a quick fix. Matter of fact, I will share. I said I wasn't going to share. And I have somebody sitting here on the side of me. I went today to a infrared sauna. I'll show a quick little video, because they got me on Groupon. It's the summer, y'all. I'll be on Groupon looking for deals. And for, I think it was $27, you could do an infrared session. You could do 15 minutes on the vibrating plate, to help with your circulation and inflammation, and all the key words. And then when I walked out, the lady was like, oh, we have a package deal, 20 for $1,500. And I was like, what? 20 for $1,500? She's like, yeah. I said, well, how often do people come back? And she's like, oh, twice a week. Okay. What kind of results are people seeing with coming twice a week for $1,500? And she's like, oh, they lose about 12 to 15 pounds. And in my mind, I'm thinking Zepbound. I'm like, what? I would just take the shot. But even with just laying on this tanning bed, which is not a tanning bed, it's an infrared bed, it's still going to take time. So I know I'm starting to go to the gym thanks to the companion pass. And the way that works is that his membership allows me to come in anytime he's there. Right now that's convenient because he and I are both in education. So we both just sitting here looking at each other, which will be helpful next week when we have no kids in the house and we just sit here looking at each other. So we can go to the gym. And I think after 25 years of dealing with each other, he has realized, just leave me alone in the gym. Let me figure it out. Hence this little video here. Today made day 4 of me going to the gym. Now, if you notice, yesterday I struggled on this machine, but I did not give up. I ended up asking for help today, and lo and behold, I figured it out. So thank you, random guy. Now, yes, the lady beside me apparently seems to be doing a different version, but that's fine, boo. You do you. I'm gonna be over here doing me, because as you see, the way I looked yesterday was very different than how I performed today. Don't give up, y'all. One day at a time. We got this. Yeah, I was struggling. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but it looked easy for everybody else. But today, did I accomplish it? They can't see that.
Yes.
Yes, I did it. And you know what? I felt good enough to actually ask somebody else who was doing it. Yesterday, oh hell no, I'm not asking nobody. I don't want, and this goes back to the self-hate. I have a little bit of issue with perfection. I do. And if someone's going to show me how to do something, or if I'm going to try to figure out how to do something, I want to do it to the best of my ability. And I did not want that pressure of, okay, now they've showed me what to do. Can I actually do it? Because that's something I'm learning in the gym. I kid y'all not. I'll go in there and be like, ooh, I'm going to put it on 60. And then be like, okay, 60 too hard. And then I'll be like, I'll put it at 40. And then I'm like, okay, that ain't gonna work. Now, where in the hell in my mind did I think I can bench 70, 50, 60 when I'm over here doing strength training with 7.5s and 10s? I don't know. But that's one of those things where I had to realize, what are your abilities, Allanda? What can you actually do? Figure it out and do that. And don't worry about being perfection. Just be grateful that you're here. Like, I walked in the building. I promise you, the first 2 days we went, today was day 3. There was barely anyone in the gym. And I think that really allowed me to have peace with myself. No one was looking at me. I kid y'all. Nobody was looking at me. Nobody was bothered about me. He went on about his life. He did his own little thing. I'll show you. I was doing my little workout and he was way over there doing his thing. And he'd come check on me. You good? You know, a couple more reps and then we go. I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay. But it allowed me to get comfortable with just me. Just me. So again, putting myself first, not worried about what other people are saying, not worried about what other people are wearing or doing. Now, I did have a little moment today, and we just talked about this, where I did my little rep, and I'm always worried somebody's waiting on the machine, because today was the most amount of people I'd seen in that gym, period. I mean, it was like every other machine was taken. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was cognizant of other people needing the machine. So and then I stopped and I look around, and I looked around and other people were just sitting there looking around, and I'm like, so this is what we doing? We're just looking around? All right, let me go on. And then I just kept doing what I was doing. Hence, when I saw that machine and I saw that guy looking like he knew what the hell he was doing, I was like, excuse me, can you show me how to use this? And he was great. He talked to me, and I even told him, I said, now when you walk away, do not look back and look at me doing this. Please don't do that. And he was like, no, you're good. I'm not. I was like, please don't. And he didn't. He went on and did his little thing. Even he looked over at me, and I was like, I think I'm okay. I'm good. I'm doing this. I only did 5 because that's all my body can handle. But it was the point that I was at a place where I was willing to take that risk and take that chance. I accepted I might fail. I've done great already. Yeah, 27% of my body weight gone. Did you know that? I lost 27% of my body weight. Nice. I got a lot more to go. So accepting the fact that it is what it is. I'm gonna just try and see what happens. And because I'm discovering who I am, I'm happy the fact that I even took that first step to try it. I tried to see what my options were. And with that comes the guidance. And he and I were talking about that today, because I told him I want to get on ChatGPT and come up with this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I want to do. What should I do? And so he was like, I can help you. I'll pull up some stuff. So we're going to do both. We're going to do ChatGPT and we're going to do his expertise.
So the prompt that I typed into ChatGPT says, I am a 45, middle-aged African-American woman looking to strength train in the gym. My goal is to build muscle with the assistance of machines. I can work out 3 days a week for 45 minutes. What program should I use? Now, I'll be honest, I've already done this once, so I'm kind of curious to see what it says the second time. It goes on to say, thanks for sharing your goals and background. Since I'm a 45-year-old African-American woman, new to or returning to strength training, using machines is a smart and safe way to build muscle and confidence. That is true. I can see that. With 3 days a week, 45 minutes a session, you can structure a simple but effective full-body machine-based strength training program that emphasizes progressive overload, safety, and muscle balance. So here is the information presented Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now, of course, I'm not going to let a machine tell me what days I should work out. I'm going to tailor it based on what I can do. And again, what use would I be if I continue to let other people dictate the success of my life? So I want to get somewhere with the strength training. So Allanda, you're going to have to prioritize yourself and figure out 45 minutes. Of course, the beginning, treadmill or elliptical, I'm doing that now, but I do 10 minutes. So I can work down. Upper body, 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12. I'm doing that now. With a 1 minute rest between, I'm doing that now. Okay, so here are the machines, and I've seen most of these before, like I've read on there. So this is day 1, full body. Day 2, don't lock my knees. Oh, thank you for the notes. I may actually print this and walk around like a little nerd at the gym. Okay, and then day 3, you can keep your shoulders width apart. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. Thank you for the insight. It's like my own personal trainer. Okay, cable groups. I don't know what that is, so that would be something I'd have to ask. Excuse me. And then it talks about definitely taking care of form, which is one reason why I actually videoed, because some of these forms, I'm not sure I'm doing it right. And I've heard that there's an app that you can upload your videos and it kind of tells you what you're doing. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy into that yet. Let me just see if I can be consistent with showing up. I need to show up for myself. And it does help that I have co-parent as my accountability partner. So this is the one that they suggest. Let's see if I can pull up the other one. Okay, so this is the first one that I did. Same prompt. They worked it out a little different. 5 minutes, that's consistent, but 35-minute strength training with a 5-minute cool down. I'll be honest, co-parent does a really good job of that cool down. I don't. I just be standing there. I don't know why. I don't know why he's stretching and I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being, difficult. But he's done good not asking me to do it. So here's that cable machine again. So I'm going to have to ask, what is that? So this would be day 1, this would be day 2, back, biceps, hamstrings, core, and then day 3. So my goal is to be successful. Like I said, I'm a school teacher. I have the summer months to really kind of figure this out. But my big goal right now, not only to strength train and to help fuel my body, is to learn that it's okay to put me first. Here's somebody walking in the background. I need to ensure that it is okay to put me first.
And many of you have asked this question, and I mentioned it once in a live, he's pretty much physically fit, and he's pretty much been physically fit all his life. Every now and then he get a little belly, but then, he stopped drinking sodas and that belly gone. Yeah. All right? Yeah. That's not my story. That's not my journey. But then following up with that is just being diligent. not giving up. Yes, I'm telling y'all, this is my third day going to the gym and I feel so accomplished. But I know this is not going to be the long standing of my life. I'm not going to be going to the gym 5 days a week moving forward for the rest of my life. But if I can get to a point where I'm actually enjoying it, which I actually am enjoying the gym. Cause I'm doing stuff. Like, I did that. I did that. I did that. And I did that. And I'm doing it. And I'm drinking my water cause I'm thirsty cause I just did that. Those are the benefits. Those are the ways for me to battle the self-hatred or the feeling unworthy of putting myself first. I again say we can do everything we need to do and still put ourselves first while taking care of family, friends, job, career, personal life. We don't have to put ourselves in the back burner. And so as easy as it is stated, it's still very hard. And that's where the self-hatred comes from. It's not the hating of the gym. It's the hating that I got comfortable not putting myself first. And so, yeah, I am worthy. I got this. And I will continue to self-discover myself at the gym. I know there was something else. Can you remember? I mean, we just had a full-blown conversation, but I don't know. Whatever I felt like I was supposed to say. Oh, I do know. It is be patient. Be patient with yourself. We are moving towards self-love and it does not happen overnight. I did not go to the gym and do 3 days and be like, oh, y'all, I dropped 20 pounds. That's not true. That's not true. So I need to be patient with my body, with the results, but be happy about the fact that I am putting myself first. And, I got a support system. Yeah. And I will verbally say thank you for not harassing me at the gym. Cause I'll be seeing some people walk by and pat each other on the booty and all that. Man, don't touch me. I'm focused. I got a goal. Sometimes my goal is just to get off the 10 pounds. The little doll will be like, do you want to add 5? I'll be like, not yet. But, yeah. So self-love, y'all. I love y'all. I hope you're loving yourself. I am learning to love myself as well. Y'all take care. See you Friday. See you Friday.
I'm Allanda. This is day 2 of going to work out. I don't know this machine, but I see people on it, so I am determined to try to figure this out. I also don't like to ask for help. So I will either figure this out or have to come back to this later. First hurdle, I'm only 5'3". Yep, it's a big hurdle. Let me read the instructions. Okay, I think I can do this. Nope, height is still an issue. I'm gonna try this again, because I am determined to make this work. FYI, I'm on a GLP-1 weight loss journey. I started at 264.7 and I am down 74 pounds. All right, y'all. If you're interested in following along to see if I even figure out how to use this machine, you can find me at Allanda 180.